Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my favorite drugstore makeup. So it's going to be like a full face of my favorite drugstore makeup. Some stuff I don't have favorites for drugstore, so I'm going to use my actual favorites that are probably high-end because opposite of drugstore's high-end, obviously. But that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you guys want to see me do my makeup, I'll probably do a side-by-side. So let's get right on into the video. We're gonna get straight on into this. So I haven't done a talk through in forever because my audio was horrible, but I've got audio now. So we're gonna be starting off with the brows. I am blind, so I can't see. I don't wear contacts, so love that for myself. So right now, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a brow pencil. So my favorite drugstore brow pencil is the my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I might keep putting my glasses on to make sure I'm in focus, so don't mind that. So first I'm going to be outlining my eyebrows. I'm just going to be outlining my eyebrows. I really love that brow pencil. So to fill them in for a pomade, I do not have a favorite drugstore pomade. So I'm just going to be using my one that I love. And this is the Anastasia Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. Oh, I forgot to mention the brow pencils in the shade Taupe as well. So for applicators, everyone knows I love the Cosmetics brush. And I don't really have a favorite drugstore one. So this is what we're going to be using today. And basically right now I'm just going to be filling them in with my pomade. And why I put pomade on, I brush my brow hairs up with the spoolie on the other side. It's really important so it's not too harsh. And personally for me, it doesn't wipe away product. It just makes sure it's spread evenly and it's not too harsh. After I did my eyebrows, I finished them off camera just because all I'm doing is finishing them in. I low-key feel like one's darker than the other, but that's fine. I'm going to clean them up with some concealer, and I'm not saying which concealer this is yet. You'll have to wait because this is drugstore. And so I'm just carving my brows out, and I'm also priming my eyelids with this as well. This is what I do not prime my eyelids with an eyeshadow primer. I actually don't even really have one that's from the drugstore. I only have a high-end one, and I feel like it does nothing, so I don't use eye primer. So after I do that, I'm not going to let it sit for too long. I'm going to take my beauty blender, and this is the Morphe sponge. I don't know what it's called. I'll put the name on the screen, but I recently got this and I'm in love with it. So I'm just going to, I wet it. It's like damp now, obviously, and I'm just blending out my concealer. And then to set my brows, my favorite brow gel is the e.l.f. Lash and Eyebrow thing. Again, don't know what it's called. When do I ever know what anything's called? I'm just going to be setting my brows with this. I'm actually almost done with the eyebrow side. The other side's for your lashes, like a primer, but I'm low-key gonna use it as a brow thing too. Just because it's like the same formula, just one's named eyebrow and one's named lash. Alrighty, and after I'm done with my eyebrows, now we're gonna move on straight to eyeshadow. So this isn't gonna be exactly drugstore. It's gonna be like affordable too. And actually, before I move on, I need to set my eyeshadow in place. So I'm going to grab my translucent setting powder that I will be talking about later in the video. But I'm going to grab the Morphe M514 brush. I actually cleaned my brushes yesterday, so it's perfect. And I'm just going to take this one because it's a little smaller. I should use the bigger one because it would cover more area. Okay, sometimes I'm a little out of it. After I do that, now I'm going to go in with the palette that I've been loving. I don't have too many drugstore palettes or too many affordable palettes, but this is one I got recently for Christmas and I'm in love with it. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Vault Collection, and this one is in Bling Gloss. I have not tried this one yet, but I've tried the Dark Magic and the Ring the Alarm palette. I was deciding on whether to use this one or the Armed and Gorgeous, and I went with this one thanks to my brother. He helped me choose as well. And I just feel like this one's really pretty, and this formula is actually really good. So I am editing this video right now, and a bit of a problem. So I was discussing the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection, and I was saying the formula is amazing. I don't know why I said that, because the formula is not amazing. Like, it's not as good as her bigger palette, but the way to make the shadows work better is definitely using an eyeshadow primer. The one I use is the Urban Decay one, and it works very good. I know MAC Soft, like the Pink Pot or whatever, works good. The P. Louise Eye Base works good. You just really need an eyeshadow primer because it's patchy, and even with the eyeshadow primer, it is still kind of patchy. But I really love the shades in the palette, and it's not like the shades aren't pigmented, it's just like the way that they perform. But I still really do like the palettes. I've just been having troubles with them, so that sucks. I was really hoping to really love them. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that. Some people didn't like it, but I personally love it. The formula is really nice. It's a little bit different than the her big palette that she has, but I love them. But this is 15 bucks, so it's affordable. And it could be drugstore, because some drugstore palettes, like the NYX Brights palette's like 18 bucks. So this is considered drugstore if you think of it like that. So we're just going to get right on into the eyeshadow. So this is what it looks like. This palette is so pretty. I'm obsessed. So the first shade I'm going to take is a shade called Hush Hush, which is this one right here. What I'm pointing at. And I am just going to take Hush Hush, and same Morphe brush, obviously. I'm going to put this right into the crease. Put it right into the crease. It's like how do I express this color? It's like a taupe purple mauve shade. I'm not really good at explaining colors, but I'm applying this directly into the crease. I'm winging it out just a little bit to the end of my eye, like to the outer corner. And we're going to do that with the other eye as well. Hope everyone's 2019 is going good so far. With a shade called Sparks, which is this very dark cranberry color. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm going to take this on the same brush, pat off the excess. I'm going to go in with this as well. And I'm applying this directly to the crease. This time I'm blending it just a little bit above the crease. It's not going to be directly into the crease. Taking this one a little higher. Alright, I think we're done on that color. Now I'm going to go in with the shade called Rockstar. This one's a very purpley color. And again, taking the same brush. This one's going to be going more into the crease. We're just deepening up the crease, and we're just making it look like an ombre type of effect. Again, I've never used this palette before. Ironically, it's in like my favorite drugstore makeup, but I really like the other palette, so I'm pretty sure the formula would be the same. Again, I'm applying this more to the crease area, grabbing some more of that dark cranberry shade called Sparks, and I'm just blending them together. Oh, and I can appreciate that she added a mirror to these palettes. Now we're going to go in with the last matte shade in the palette, which is called Mystic, which is a darker purple. And this shade, I'm not sure what type of eye I want to do. Maybe, you know what, I think I'm going to do a halo eye. So what I'm going to do with this shade is I'm going to apply it to the outer corner and the inner corner. And I'm going to need to pile these more on in the end. And I'm just making sure these are all blended together very well. Alright, and we're going to add more deepness to the darker, like I'm at the outer corner and the inner corner later. But right now I'm actually going to cut the crease like we're doing a halo eye. So I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques detailer brush. It's just like a very fine like tip. I think it's going to be perfect, and I'm going to be taking my concealer that I'll be talking about later. I'm going to start from the middle. And I did like an upside down triangle. And I'm just going to do this to the other eye and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so after I do that, I'm going to set them really quick so it doesn't crease and like go up there on your eyeshadow. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M514, and I'm going to go back in with the shade called Mystic, which is that darker purple shade that we put there later, and I'm stamping this on the outer and the inner corner, and I'm blending it. Alright, and now that that part is finished, I'm going to add glitter to the center, but before I do that, I want to add a metallic shade from the palette. Honestly, these are all gorgeous. Oh my god, I don't know what shade to use. Swatch them in my hand and decide what shade I want to put for a base, basically. I'm going to go in with the shade called Ballsy, which is this really pretty pinky shade right there. And that's the shade I'm going to be putting on first. So to apply that, I'm taking my Morphe M521 brush, which is like a flat brush, and I'm using this to apply. I really like the shade Bling Bling too. I might go in with that shade too. But I'm applying this directly to where we put that, where we cut our crease. Excuse me. Exactly where we cut our crease. I'm just adding some more dark Mystic color to the outer and inner corner, because I lost just a little bit during that process because it kind of got swept away. But basically right now I'm going to be putting glitter glue on, which my favorite glitter glue is the NYX glitter glue. The only one that I own, and it is so good, and it's from the Drugstore, obviously. And I'm just applying this to the back of my hand. Taking that same Morphe M421 brush, grabbing that glitter glue, and what I'm doing is I'm applying that directly to where we applied that shimmer. And the whole reason that I applied the shimmer first is because you need a base. You need something that's gonna, like, it's not gonna be sheer, because glitters are sheer, and if you don't put something underneath them first, the glitter will not show up, if that makes any sense. So that's why I always apply like a liquid eyeshadow or like a shimmer. The glitter that I think that would go with this look is the NYX glitter in 03. It looks like this. It's a pink holographic glitter. Hopefully this matches, and if it doesn't, I can just go in with a different one. But my favorite glitters are from NYX from the drugstore. Love their glitters. This just happens to be one of my favorites that I own from them. As you can see, can you see how pretty that is? That's gorgeous. I'm going to do the other one off camera. Alrighty, so after I have that done, I'm going to go in with some mascara, and my favorite mascara is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. And you can also add the eyeliner. I don't think I'm going to add eyeliner to this look. My favorite eyeliner is the LA Colors Look at Eyeliner. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's so good. I just personally don't think I'm going to be adding eyeliner today. But I'm going to be applying my mascara. And I'm going to be cleaning up any fallout with a makeup wipe. And I'm also going to clean up the edges of my eyeshadow. And I'm actually gonna attempt to apply lashes. I think I'm gonna try to put on the Ardell Wispies. Hopefully I can do it. I'm not gonna be doing it on camera because it's gonna take up so much time. And I've never successfully applied lashes before. So I'm hoping I will. I'm not applying mascara to my bottom lashes though, until I'm like do my under eyes. But wish me luck. Hopefully I can put lashes on, and I will see you on the flip side. Wish me luck. Bruh, I got one on right here. First try. I really didn't even need to cut it. Like, I really didn't even need to cut it, you know? Like, it bothers me a little in the corner. I probably should have trimmed like the outer corner a little bit, but at least I got it on. I'm gonna do the other one.
I got them on. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of eyeliner, just barely, so you can see the lash band. I didn't do a wing or anything, I just like lined right there, so.
I forgot music was playing. The clip might be sped up because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. So, sorry about that. But now we're going to get on to face. Finally. I've been here for forever, I feel like. Do my eye makeup. So my favorite moisturizer is the Pods Dry Skin Cream. I'm scraping the bottom of it. For primer, I'm using my NYX Honeydew Me Up primer, my favorite primer. It's so good, especially from the drugstore. But I also, for my skin, I really like the Marbodescu Rose Waters, or their waters. I love the Cucumber one more, but this is the one we have right now. So this is the Rose Water. I actually use this at nighttime, but it's really nice for prepping the skin. Sometimes I even use this as a setting spray if I'm lazy. So just wanted to mention that. And now for foundation. So I have two of them. So my first one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This is in the shade, it's struggling to mix together. This is in the shade 00A. This is one of their new shades they came out with. And my other one is the L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade 202. This is dark for me, but I used to love this by itself, but now since my skin's more dry, it's like I don't love it and I don't love this one by themselves, but together they actually make a really good combination. So that's how I'm going to be mixing my foundation today. So I'm putting 2 bumps of the Milani on the back of my hand. Sorry, I have swatches. I need to wipe them off right now. Shake up the L'Oreal Pro Glow because it's a very liquidy foundation, and we're going to put 1. That's enough. It's like 2 dollops. And I'm going to mix these together. And I'm just going to be applying these to my face. Alright, and I'm going to take the Beauty Blender, and I'm only going to use the side I put the concealer on. I just watched this last night, actually. So I'm going to pat this directly on this side of my face. For concealer, this is a Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I really like this. This is in the shade 010 Porcelain, and I saw they came out with the 05, so I'm going to pick that up soon. And maybe their foundation, because this color is too dark. But this is the only actual Drugstore concealer I have on hand right now. So, taking that same side that I applied foundation with, and I'm just going under my eyes and blending this out. And for cream contour, I don't cream contour that much, but my favorite cream contour stick is the Wet n Wild Contour Stick in the shade Call Me Maple. Love this. Again, don't contour much, like cream contour. But I guess we are today. And to blend out the contour. I'm not sure when it cut out, but I blended out my contour, and now I'm going to bake. So my favorite powders are the Airspun Loose Powder from the Drugstore, obviously, and the Maybelline Fit Me. But I've been using the Airspun one a lot more, but I love these both. I've been liking the Airspun one a little bit more, so that's the one I'm going to be using today to bake and set the rest of my face. I look a little more warmed up than I normally would, just because I don't cream contour, and that makes your skin more, you know, bronzy, obviously. As I said, I'm going to take the other side of my Beauty Blender. And this is the side of the Beauty Blender that I use to bake with. I think the sides are really good for dipping into the powder. Like going like that. That's the only thing I would usually use these sides for. So I do not bake my whole face. I only bake right under here. And actually don't bake my cheeks. I set them with a loose powder, which is what I'm doing right now. My favorite pressed powder is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But this is in the shade 001 Transparent. I'm taking my Real Techniques powder brush and actually just clean this. Look how nice it looks. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with this. I don't like baking the rest of my face, just because I feel like, I don't know. I just don't like baking the rest of my face. Alrighty, I'm going to let this sit for a minute and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, so my battery went dead again. I stole my dad's again. And my battery was fully charged. So that's very weird. But I am now dusting away all of this powder on my skin. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply bronzer. And I have two favorite bronzers from the Drugstore. The first is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And also the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. And this is in the one Dolce de Leche, and this one is in light bronzer. So I'm going to use both of them because this shade's more of like a deeper shade, so I'm a little low-key going to use this one for contouring. And then I'm going to use the other one for bronzing. So I'm taking my Morphe M523 brush. I literally just cleaned this. This is very pigmented, so I'm only going to go in with a little bit. And this bronzer is also very, very, very warm. So it's not really a contour shade because contour shades are more gray toned. But it's more deeper, so I'm going to use it as a contour. apply my Wet n Wild one, I'm going to go in with the one from Physicians Formula. And I'm going to apply this one. This one is pretty warm. Forgot to grab my nose contour brush. It's fine. I think I'm just going to contour with this. It's literally just over there, but I don't want to get up and get it. So I just slightly contoured with the powder because I already cream contoured on my nose. So I didn't want to do too much, you know. I actually didn't apply this to my neck. I don't think so. I did. Alrighty. Alright, and after I do that, it is time for blush. And my favorite blushes at the moment, well, all the time, I have like a peachy blush from the drugstore, but it's not like I have 2 of those. They're not my favorites. For like this time of season, you know, they might change like in the summer or spring. My favorites are the Physicians, I swear to God, I cannot talk today. The Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Plum Rose, and the Pixie by Petra Fresh Face Blush in the shade Beach Rose. So the Pixie one is a lot deeper, and the Physicians Formula is a lot more mauve-y, lighter. So first I'm going in with the Physicians Formula one. This one's more like a muted purpley pink type of blush. Now I'm going to go in with the Pixie one. This one's a lot, this can definitely warm up your cheeks a lot more, but this can also make you look like a clown. So you have to be careful. I'm applying this one to my nose. Back in with my powder and back in with my sponge. That one side I was talking about. And I'm going to, I usually do this before I apply blush, but I low-key forgot. Damn, this is so nice for doing this. It doesn't make me have to do it like, interesting. Love that. For highlighter, before I apply highlighter, I'm going to apply my Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist because it makes highlighter more poppin', and I love this stuff. Whew. I don't have too many favorite highlighters from the drugstore. I haven't really found a good color, but actually apply highlighter, I'm going to go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to go in with Rockstar and Sparks, which is Rockstar is this color and Sparks is this color. And I'm going to take this on a Equal Tools something blur. It came off, but it's like a dome shaped brush. And I'm going to use these two. It's very simple. Like, bottom lash lines don't have to be very complicated at all. And I'm going to take my powder brush because there's a little bit of fallout. I'm going to be wiping away this bake now, actually. I've had it on for a little while. Alright, after I did my lower lash line, I'm going to move on to my highlighter. So the ones I have is a ColourPop Flexitarian. You guys can be talking about this so much. I love it. The next highlighter that I really like is the Wet n Wild one. This is in Blossom Glow. The only thing, I've used this one quite a bit when I didn't have my white tone highlighters. If you can see, I hit pan on it quite a bit. But I'm just not a huge fan of it right now because it is pink tone. But I'm still going to use it because Drugstore. And I really do like it. I just don't use it that much because it's pink. But it's very blinding. They have other colors. They just don't have light enough tones. I know they came out with the Zodiac collection. And that collection might have matched me. But it is limited edition. So I kind of don't have that. And can't really use it because it is limited edition. So I love this highlighter though. It is really pretty. And now I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Flexitarian, and I like Flexitarian more on my nose because I talked about it before. If it's not on my, like if it's like on my cheeks, this highlighter changes colors, so it will leave me a weird, it would just look weird on my cheeks, especially right here. So I just want to quickly mention that. But I love this in my inner corner as well. It's the most blinding white highlighter I'll ever get. Love it on the brow bone. Honestly, I love it everywhere. Now for lips. I do not have a favorite drugstore lipstick that I love. I with one of my favorite lipsticks, which is the Pure lipstick in the shade Stripped. This is my favorite nude. For glosses, I really like the NYX Lingerie gloss. This is in the shade Spirit. I haven't used it too much, so let me just swatch it for you guys. Can I see that in the middle? It's a pink shade. It smells good. I used to use this all the time in the summer. Love that one. I love the NYX Butter Glosses. This one's in the shade Tres Leches. Can't say it. Don't come after me again. It's more of a darker shade of pink. Honorable mention is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquers. They are a little sticky, but I love the colors. I have 62 Charmer and 60 Tease. Charmer's a darker color. Tease is a nude, that's the color I'm gonna go all over with. And then my favorite setting spray is the Morphe setting spray. And this is like 15 bucks. It's like a drugstore price. But a good one is the Wet n Wild one if you like that. I'm just going to be applying this to my face. First of all, this smells amazing, and setting sprays can help lock in if your face is too powdery. It can help lock in that and like blend all together with your skin. Just wanted to mention that. This is the finished look.